We were ready to rock. It was time to watch our Turkish basketball player who plays in Orlando Magic. We had big and small size of Turkish flags, and we had big red cartoon on which two of our friends wrote Hidayet Türkoğlu. And I shouldn't forget, the last and the most important thing was our heart that beat for him. In Turkey, we are thrilled about games. Our favorite game is, of course, football. But it doesn't matter. You can see an 80-year-old grandmother watching a basketball or volleyball game. Even though she doesn't understand which team is the winner or what the score is, she claps her hands and enjoys the game anyway. It is because we, the Turkish people, belong to Mediterranean culture. Greeks, Italians, and Turks, all of them are almost the same. They are joyful, excited, and passionate. They love to talk, to argue, to laugh. They are all outgoing people. That's why I'm not much different from that 80-year-old grandmother. Although I don't like to watch national games all the time, I get excited, tremble, and even cry while watching our national team. Therefore, it was natural for me to get excited for this Turkish player in NBA. Actually, I was not the only one. We were exactly 16 Turkish people who went to Auckland to watch the Orlando Magic play Golden State Warriors, and we all shared the same feeling. We were ready to watch with all of our hearts, since Hido, by the way, his nickname is Hido, was playing for the Orlando Magic. Then Orlando Magic became our favorite team. Before the game started, I had thought that everyone would be excited, screaming and standing up to watch the game like we did. I had even wondered that before, if we could find any place to sit, but it was totally different. I was surprised because we were the only ones who needed something to drink or to eat. It didn't seem like they were interested in the game. They were standing, going out to buy something to eat, and then coming back, and going out again. Everyone seemed to just stand up, go out, get your meal, come back, sit down, eat, and maybe a little bit watch. In Turkey, if you leave your place to buy something, you have no chance to get it back. The second thing that surprised me was to sit alongside with the supporters of the other team. If you do that in Turkey, you are done. You will have to join the other team or be ridiculed. My friends and I were screaming like, Hido, Hido, Hido. It was hard for us to only sit and watch. Our blood pressure was so high that it felt like something was pushing us to stand up. At last, we were warned to sit down and to pull our flags down. They were right, because we were the only ones who were standing at that place. Everybody was sitting. Also, it was impossible for us to sit because he was playing great. He had so many three-point shots. He did well until the last minute. But it was not enough to win the game. Finally, the score was 124 to 123. 1 point, just 1 point was enough to make us cheerful again. Secondly, we, the supporters of the Orlando Magic, were losers. But Hido was the winner of our hearts, and he will always be, because he is the first Turkish player who came in America to play in NBA. Mr. Toastmaster.